Your name again, sir, is Jesus Zapata. Charles Flowers is my name. I'm pastor at Faith Outreach Center. And this is Tamara. And Tamara, I don't even know your last name. Tamara Straley. And she is a pastor at Jefferson Heights United Methodist Church. And several churches in this area have a heart for this community. And they just want to provide an opportunity for people to be touched by the life and the Spirit of God, their lives to be changed. And in doing that, we discovered Tamara and some others did some surveys in the neighborhood and found out that there was a group of artists. She actually told us that you guys existed. And she has a wall on the United Methodist Church. Tamara, why don't you just, if I can just give you this mic and tell us a little bit about that wall and what the Methodist Church may be able to do to help artists in the area.
Well, we have a wall that stretches almost a block long, and years ago, the high school took it as a project and did a whole creation account story on it. It's part of a graffiti abatement program, and it stayed clean for about 3 years, and then it started getting graffitied all over again. So they painted over it and put up pyrocanthus, which have lots of thorns to keep people from putting graffiti on it. But it'd be a great opportunity, I think, to get some of the folks in this neighborhood, some of the kids, these street artists that have this talent but don't know how to use it correctly, and partner them with you and see what we could do with that wall. I mean, we'd have to do some work with the church first, but I think it'd be a great opportunity. It's a possibility for some ministry here in the neighborhood and utilizing your talents and your gifts that God's given you in a really positive way and impact the kids in the neighborhood. So.
Jesus, you've already done some graffiti, not graffiti, but you've done art all over the city. And different. Tell us about where some of that work is.
Oh, I got some up there, like in St. Paul's Learning Community Center. I have some of my work there, and practically all downtown area. And I do like most of the city. Like I paint all like in the River Walk, and I paint like all the stores during the holiday seasons and stuff like that. So all of that beautiful artwork we see during the holiday season in windows, that's your work? Sure, that's me. I'm a hidden artist, but I'm still here trying to hide. But I mean, now with y'all guys, with the Lord with me, man, I get exposed with y'all guys. And that'll be very great for me.
Would you be interested in gathering maybe some other artists in this community and going to work on that wall that Tamara just talked about, putting the gospel in an art form on that back wall? We'd be willing to share the gospel story with you and a group of artists, and you just take what you hear and your creative ability and put it on that back wall. Would you be interested in doing that?
Well, sir, like I said, now I work for the Lord, and if you want me to, I work for y'all and the Lord. I really will.
I tell you what, this is we couldn't have scripted this any better, Tamara, than to see these things beginning to happen in this Jefferson Heights community, and that you are a part of this community. Now you were telling me earlier, just before we got on camera, that you weren't. This is not what you were always doing. That you had trouble in your past. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, like I said, I was down and out. You know, everybody's young once. And make mistakes, but then you learn. You go through troubles and tribulations and whatever, and then you go through that, and then you realize that you're here for a purpose, to show people not the bad but the good in you, and that's what I'm here. From here on, it's all for the Lord. I will.
Jesus, my pleasure to meet you. And we've got your information. We're going to be getting back in contact with you. And I want the people watching the video to know that that these are two different churches. That's David. Why don't you come in here now? David is from La Amistad. He and his father pastor that ministry, and it won't be long before a work like this, as told in the Gospels, will be put in art form and then placed on a wall in this community, so that there is a picture for the community to remember about the gospel of Jesus Christ. What a privilege and what an opportunity to pull together with ministries to make that happen. And men like Jesus and others that will just take their talent and use it for the glory of God. We're excited about this Kingdom campaign. It's going to be like none other than that we've had. And we know that God's in the midst of it all. God bless you. Bye-bye.